Hey, what's going on today, YouTube? Happy holidays and Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Just going to be going over some updates of what I've been working on and what content is going to be looking like on my channel for the next couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So two things that I've been working on, well, actually mainly what I've been working on is the open Neuro-sama project that I just thought I'd try to make. So if you don't know what Neuro-sama is, it's basically an AI Twitch streamer or an AI VTuber that has kind of taken, I guess, the scene by storm. I was aware of her way back last year, but yeah, I think she's popping off again, once again this year. And well, I've got some code here, nothing too comprehensive, so I'm going to be doing kind of like a budget version of Neurosama. Here I have the project, and I'll just be uploading and updating my progress here as I go through making it. But yeah, I've got this going on right now. Sorry if you hear noises in the background. I've got Minecraft running for a special reason, so I'll show you in a second. But yeah, I'll go through a demo real quick on what I've got done so far for Open Neurosama. So I've got the LLM, the automatic speech recognition system, and then the text-to-speech system working in here. But let me turn off my Minecraft volume. And I'll just demo that real quick. So let's go ahead and give it a spin and go and run through that. Right now, I think I currently have it running with OpenAI. Yeah, I've got it running with OpenAI for the LLM, but I do plan on making it fully local. So I can also run it with Llama right now, but we're going to do OpenAI. And let's say, hey there, what's going on today, Vivi? Running a YouTube video right now. Got any comments for my audience? And so it's going to recognize that, and then the first sample here is going to take a little bit of time to generate because it's got to encode the reference audio.
Hey there, that sounds exciting. Depending on
And
the
there we go.
contents of your video, you could engage with your audience by asking them what they think about the topic you're discussing. You might say something like, what's your favorite takeaway from today's video? Or have you had any similar experiences? This can encourage interaction. If you share a fun fact or a behind-the-scenes tidbit, that could spice things up too. What's your video about?
Okay, cool. Well, my video is going to be just demonstrating some of the code that I've been working on recently. So yeah, that's basically it.
Nice. Code demonstrations are super helpful for viewers who want to learn. You can invite your audience to share their own coding experiences or challenges they face with similar programming languages or techniques you're showcasing. You might say, if you've tried something similar or have your own code snippets, feel free to share in the comments. Also, consider asking for feedback on your code or suggestions for improvements, which can really foster engagement. What programming language are you focusing on?
Okay, so it didn't get my quit command, but yeah, so I've got that. As you can see, that second generation came out much faster after I finished speaking. The biggest delay is actually on that after I finish speaking part, because I think I have it set for about 1.5 seconds after I finish speaking for it to run through a response and then come back to me. So I've got the latency down on the real-time TTS model pretty good, and I just need to improve the TTS model so that it sounds better. Right now it's kind of monotone, but yeah, just got to work on that. And then preferably I'd like to work on a local ChatGPT that could do kind of the same thing. But now let's go ahead and jump into Minecraft, which is the second thing that I've been playing around with, not too extensively, but the reason I brought this up is because Neurosama has been playing Minecraft recently, and so I think what it's using, one of the viewers in my comments left me a comment that this guy right here, Emergent Garden, was creating AI for Minecraft, and so I followed the project here, which is this Minecraft repo right here, and it's a pretty simple install. Just basically followed everything here, ran it, and it was up and running. And so if I do something like hey Vivi, come here, the robot or the AI should come to me. I don't know where where she went. I decided to tell her to make a house, but I don't know if I was able to make the house. Oh, there it is. There she is. Let's see. What do you, or what items did you get? Okay, 5 birch logs. Alrighty, well, can you make a house from those? Maybe we can try to get the house built from this. So as you can see, I'm conversating with the bot right now, which is GPT-4o Mini, and I do want to try it with some local models, see if it's able to do that. But if you're wondering what the code is behind it, it's this repo right here. You can see that it's running and executing code in the terminal here. And there's basically a large list of commands that interact with Minecraft, and the LLM seems to be able to call them and prompt them, and it's very similar to like function calling with these LLM models. And with all of that, it well, makes a Minecraft bot that is able to play. So yeah, let me go ahead and add some of the peaceful music back. 34. But let me give her another command, be like, hey, can you make me a wooden sword? And so it won't respond back immediately. It'll finish some, yeah. In this case, it says it needs to gather more wood first before crafting the wooden sword. So it ignored my command because it's currently finishing up one task right now. And then it'll go ahead and make the sword. But I'm going to be playing around with this. I'd like to be able to get that working with the Neurosama Python code that I have here. So we'll see how that ends up going. But I don't know if I mentioned, I will be taking like 2 weeks off, so to speak. I'll be out of town and won't be coming out with much content during that time. I mean, I've been kind of slacking a little bit for these last couple of weeks, but these next couple of weeks I really won't be working on much, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I want to see how this project turns out. I think I haven't seen any open source like Neuro-like projects out there yet, but I thought we'd see more by this time. I want to see if she's able to finish making the house. Continuing to collect logs. All right, 4 logs, some planks, and a stick. Okay, 12 oak planks, making the wooden sword. Okay, so she decides she needs a crafting table. So as you can tell, like, these bots are, I'd say, quite complex, and it just seems kind of supernatural. You can literally talk to the AI and it's able to make things, place crafting tables, make decisions. Can you give me the sword? And then make one for yourself. Which I never would have imagined this like a couple years ago. But so she gave me the sword, and now I have a sword. Alright, and then now I can say something like, let's battle. Alright, let's see. Let's see if she attacks me. Alright. Fight me, bro. Ah! Okay, yeah. So there you go. So now we can start fighting to the death, and I'm gonna lose because the bot is like OP. I've already tried fighting the bot a few times and I just get absolutely wiped. But yeah, so I probably got to work on my Minecraft skills a little bit, but there you go. That is kind of rudimentary. If you want to get this up and installed, it's not too complicated if you are familiar with some coding stuff and whatnot. So just go to this repo right here. install and run, you need Node installed on your computer. So get Node installed, and then you are able to just do all this. And of course, you need Minecraft at this specific version, 1.20.4. And then, of course, an OpenAI key, which will cost you a few bucks here and there, but I've only spent like $1 so far just on API calls. Not too much, but it can definitely add up over time. So I definitely want to get this working to see if Olama will work, but that is to be determined. Oh, I also forgot to mention there's this entire video of Emergent Garden going over this tutorial. So yeah, if you follow this is a more comprehensive tutorial of how to actually play Minecraft with AI. So go and follow this if the GitHub documentation is just a little bit beyond your reach. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this. And I may be coming out with maybe like one video over the next couple of weeks, but we'll see. But just wanted to give you an update on things I'm working on. And once again, if you're a member of the channel, very much appreciate it. If you are an audiobook user, I do have some plans for the audiobook maker. I will be trying to incorporate a model trainer into it. So that's what I've kind of been brainstorming over this past month. And I hope to release it by at least end of January for that, to where you can train your own voice models in the audiobook maker. But anyways, hope you guys all had a great holiday week or day, and I will see you all later.